Okay, hello and welcome to my epic Q&A. I'm gonna make sure you guys are gonna stick around to the end. So let's start bold. Fishless with a Z asked, do you and Earthlord have a secret love for each other? And I'm not gonna answer it until the end of the video, so you watch the whole thing. So instead, let's start with Art Delicious has asked, how you met Laughability? I guess by experience or connections or both. I met Laughability because he posted a tweet at some point, I think in like February or January, saying he needed editors. And I was like, I can edit. And I went to check his most recent video to see the kind of thing I'd be doing. And I saw one of the animations that play at the start that are like really fucking good. And I was like, okay, there's no way I can do that. There's no way. So I just ignored the post for a bit. I was with my girlfriend when I saw the tweet. And she was just like, you need to do this. You need to do this. And I was like, no, I can't edit like that. And this was at like 11 p.m. This was like right before we were gonna go to sleep. And eventually she persuaded me to try take the job. So the next morning, I woke up at 6. I sprinted home. I sprinted to the bus, got on the bus, sprinted some more, and eventually I made it home. I did my little reel, my little editing whatever portfolio. Didn't expect anything to happen, and then a couple days later I got an email back from the big man himself, and I got the job. And I've been miserable ever since. Futus6 with the question, how did you come up with the name Duckable? I actually got the name while I was making the character. I was in like catalog creator whatever game, I think like 2 years ago or something. 2 years ago. One of my friends were like creating an avatar, and I just decided to make a ton of like really basic ones with just the body colors and then like a hat or something. I came up with a nerd, like a cone guy, and one of them was a duck guy. Eventually, when I wanted to start my Duckable channel, I had to I was like, I need to come up with like a mascot or something. And I went back to those avatars. I saw the duck one, and I was like, that's it. That's the one right there. And then I just came up with a name from the avatar. It doesn't mean anything. Lucky Frying Pan has asked, do you have any pets? I don't technically, but I'm over at my girlfriend's a lot, and me and her both went to pick up a cat. His name's Darwin. He's a fucking legend. Look at him. I'll put some pictures up. He's so cool. He doesn't do anything unless he tries to bite me and wake me up at 2 in the morning. Sebboy has asked, what country are you from? I'm from Scotland. I don't sound it at all. We're like England, but just better. Like, that's just, no offense. Grug has asked, why? I don't know, man, you tell me. Aussie Box has asked, why do you use the old Roblox studs so much? Is it just for clout? I don't actually know, to be completely honest. I think I started using it when I was doing the 24-hour challenges, and I was basing those games off of the originals, which used the stud texture. To be fair, I really like building in the stud texture, just because I'm terrible at building, and it's probably the easiest style of building. So I'm sure I'll expand as I get better, but I don't know, it's kind of fun. Just because the game is full of studs, it doesn't mean the game's bad. I don't know. Next one is from Anonymous. How tall are you? Like 7 foot. Benjamin has asked, what would you tell an up-and-coming dev to help them reach their goals? This is a bit of a vague question because he's asking for advice to help reach goals. I don't know your goals. If your goal is to become a big dev, I would look into game design and like psychology and whatnot and try to figure out what makes games fun and whatnot, and then just start making games. Like, I don't know. You just need to keep making games. As long as you are constantly improving with each project you start and you are enjoying the process of creating a game, then you're on the right track. First name Ben, second name Dover. What is your credit card number and PIN? It is 874. Lynn Dawson has asked, why are you a duck and not a car engine? I personally do not like the taste of diesel or any oils in that fact. Height has asked, how do you edit so well? Thank you very much. You just keep editing. I don't know. I've been using Premiere for 5 years. I definitely wasn't as good as I was. If you're editing videos, just find one thing you want to improve on every time. That's just videos in general. Every time I start a new video, I always want to find one way to improve the video. Whether that is like, I want to find a new editing trick that could speed up the process or make the video look better. Anything like that. But how do I edit so well? Just years of editing. File 705, in brackets, not my real name, thank you for clearing that up, has asked, how long did it take you to make your first game? My first game was a free model game, and it took 20 minutes maybe. I think it was just a copy of Murder Mystery 2. I called it Stabby Games. I played it with my friends in high school during lunch at some point. Anonymous has asked, which is better, R16 or R15? R6 is better. I don't know, has asked, how do you organize your scripts? I can actually pull this up. So this is my game template. In Server Script Service, I have a server script that just loads a bunch of modules. So like all of these, there's a bunch of elements, just all the data stuff. Everything is a module. I have one server script and I have a couple client scripts, but this is the main client script that then loads all of these client modules. I think that's pretty much it. Make it modular. Always make make everything modular is so helpful. Zin has asked, Dear Duckable, hello, how would you go about starting the process of making a game? I'm trying to do the same, but I don't know exactly where to start. How I usually start is just playing a bunch of Roblox games and then ideating, I guess, trying to come up with an actual game idea. In terms of starting the game, once you have an idea, I script the main functionality. I make sure the core stuff works, and then I try and make it look pretty afterwards. Sofa has asked, have you been doing any more things with your new animation skills? And hope you were enjoying yourself. Thank you. I haven't been doing too much, I don't think. If I'm making a game, I'll have like a couple animations to make, and I do a little bit of animating in my videos as well. So nothing crazy, but I think it definitely helped, the 24-hour challenge. Buffed Toad has asked, what is a piece of advice you would give to a small Roblox development content creator on how to grow their channel? It's very specific. I have a lot of advice that for some reason I just can't think of any of it. Try find a format. Like right now I'm doing 24 hours. I didn't invent it, but I think I've contributed towards this like 24-hour viral game kind of idea. So if you can like come up with like a unique, mine isn't, but a unique format for your videos and people really like them, you're quite set. In terms of growing a channel, there's no advice on how to grow a channel. There's advice on how to make like good videos, I think. Growing the channel just comes with making good videos. And to make good videos, just keep making videos and try and improve one thing every time. That's my advice. The Beast Inside My Walls asks, what would your job be if you didn't start YouTube/Roblox development? If I wasn't doing any of this stuff, if I wasn't editing, if I wasn't doing my own stuff, I'd probably be studying to go into game development anyway. I was in a course for games programming and I think I was just way too overqualified. I fucking hated it, so it just felt like such a waste of time. Thankfully, I was saved by last editing job, so I've dropped out since. So glad. This is so sick. It's so sick that I don't have to be in a stupid classroom and get taught by people who don't know shit because they use AI for everything. Anyway, Voiko, I think, asks, for how long have you been practicing scripting and programming itself? And what other programming languages have you learned/used and for what? I've been coding since like 2019, I think. So I've been doing it for about 6 years. I was going to say almost the other one, but you know, 6 years roundabout. Obviously, I know Lua for Roblox. I've used C# for uni stuff. I've used Python in high school. I tried to learn Java for Minecraft modding. So complicated. Maybe I'll try again. The C# and Python are the other two languages that I know. Freezing Dev asks, do you eat bricks? No, I don't. I drink the cement. Silly V asks, what are your top favorite Roblox games? Let's go. Top 3 Roblox games of all time has to be Blocks Cards, Refinery Caves 2, and off the top of my head, I think I'd have to say Lumber Tycoon 2. Refinery Caves 2 and Lumber Tycoon 2 are quite similar. Refinery Caves 2 is just Lumber Tycoon but better. Bayuxi asks, what was the reason you started with content creation and making games? I started making content when I was 10, so I've been making content for half my life. I was like over at my cousin's at some point. I was sleeping over, we were getting ready for bed, we hopped into bed, and all of a sudden, about like 2 minutes later, all I heard was, hey, Duckable, but not Duckable, my actual name. And I was like, yo, what's up? And he said, do you want to make YouTube channels? And I instantly just went, yes, I do. Yes, that's awesome. Because I've been watching all these people. I've been watching Stampy and DanTDM and a lot of Lego channels at the time. I was watching Michael Hecox and Jang Bricks and everyone. I was watching all these people and I'm like, I want to try that. I already was recording, like, I remember I had a PS Vita and I'd prop it up to record my TV screen and record videos of me playing Minecraft on the Xbox when I was like 8 or 9. I think I'm a very creative person. I need somewhere to channel that, so I think content is just an amazing way to do it. In terms of making games, I like games. I tried coding. I love coding. It's very fun. Suguro Microwave and Air Fry Guru 3-in-1 D110B has asked, do you watch anime? If yes, which one is your favorite? I have not watched a single anime in my life. The closest thing I've got to watching an anime is watching the live action remake of One Piece, and I enjoyed it. Obviously, I haven't looked into it too much, but I think there's 2 reasons that I've kind of stayed away from anime that I'm not too interested. One is that as incredible as the art is, it's like, it almost feels like really choppy stop motion animation. So I much preferred, you know, the smooth, more simple animations like Adventure Time, Gumball, Regular Show and all that. 2, from what I've heard, there's some really weird, like almost inappropriate themes in quite a lot of anime. And I'm not a freak, so, you know, it's quite a broad assumption, but I've heard quite a lot of strange animes, so I don't know. I've not been too interested. Anonymous has asked, how much effort do you put into making videos versus the projects? By the projects, I assume you mean the games. At the moment, I'm not working on any game outside of videos. Usually I'll work on games for 24-hour challenges and stuff, and obviously they take 24 hours. In terms of the videos, I think like you first need to come up with an idea for a video. Then I come up with 3 thumbnails to make sure that people would actually click on the video. There's no point making the video if no one's going to watch it. Then I script 3 intros. I refine all 3 and then I pick the best one. I then record the video. I then script the video based off of what happened. And then I start editing it all, and that takes, I don't even know, I'm actually quite fast at editing. My most recent video, as of recording this, the 24-hour tycoon video, it's my longest yet. I had an editor help me edit, I think like a minute and a half of that. I edited the rest in 3 days. It was quite insane. I was very surprised. Poet has asked 2 questions. The second one, I'm sorry, I don't understand it too well, so I'll answer the first one, which is, if you would like to meet a famous celebrity, who would it be? John Cena. John Cena, he's such an insanely crazy awesome guy, and he has so many wise words, and I'd love to speak to him about those wise words. That would just be great. Anonymous has asked, have you played psychological horror games in Roblox? What is your favorite? I love psychological horror. I was gonna say Jim's Computer, but I do remember a really old one called Silent Dark by Zeekers, who actually also made Lethal Company. I don't know if it's exactly psychological horror. I can't remember the story. Like, I can't remember if what happened is real or not. I'll just say that anyway. It's an amazing game. Anonymous has asked, why is your Discord profile picture Jake from Adventure Time? I fucking hate the show. I think you could probably take a wild guess and just say that it is my favorite show of all time, which it is. Jake's easily my favorite character, and that's BMO, and it's Ice King. I think it was just the first thing pretty much that I ever had as a Discord profile picture, and I've kind of just kept it that way. Rice Dummy has asked, how many ad credits do you use to advertise your game? Obviously, there's no set amount that's like perfect or anything, but usually whenever I release a game for a video, or just a game in general, I tend to go for, I don't know the conversion to ad credits because I just use dollars. I think I go for $10 a day for 10 days. I think roundabout, or 14 maybe. 10 to 14 days, $10 a day. And that usually does the job. Alex has asked, when are you doing another game jam? But like with an actually good theme. I thought the theme was good. I don't know why people were upset with it. It's a pretty typical game jam theme, I feel. Unless you're talking about Jandel's stupid retro slop game jam. Fuck that. Stupid Jandel. I hate Jandel. Ugh. I don't care that much. I don't know when I'm doing another game jam, but I do want to do another one. I think that'd be very cool. I think I'm judging 2 that are coming up soon. I don't know if this will be posted before then or after, so, you know, keep an eye out. Anonymous has asked, what's your favorite part about making games? I think my favorite part, I think there's kind of 2 answers here. One of them is just coding. I just enjoy coding. Actually, there's 3. First is coding. Second is watching what you've created just happen once you're testing it. Like if you've just been working on something for like 2 hours and you haven't tested, and you go in and you play test, and seeing it work is like the best feeling ever. And 3 is just learning new things. I love learning something new about Lua or something in Roblox Studio, trying it out and it just working, and it's so cool. So those are my 3 answers. Itori asks, how long did it take before you got good at scripting? I've been at it for 11 months, made a couple things, but nothing impressive. It took me a while. Like genuinely, in the last 2 years, I've been doing it for almost like 5-6 years. Genuinely, only in the last 2 years have I actually made stuff that I'm proud of. It takes a lot of work. I think if I focused more on it, I would be at a better place in terms of scripting. I have too many interests. I love scripting. I'm learning to animate. I love editing. I love music. I love making music. I love just playing Minecraft 1.7.10. There's a lot of stuff that I really like doing, and I hate it because it means I can't really focus in on one thing at a time without sacrificing others. So yeah, just like a while. It takes longer. For me, it took a couple of years, but I'm sure you could get there quicker if you really hone in on your craft. Anonymous has asked, can make a video about my game? No. Gene Bond 55 has asked, have you ever eaten a duck? I have eaten. Yep. I'm cannibal. ASJ/roof guy. Oh, here we go. What are any tips for making a successful game? And in your animation video, was that an Easter egg of me when you made the guy do a backflip off a building? Put me in your next game. So, tips for making a game successful. I think I could have answered this already. Like the psychology of game design and stuff is quite interesting. Find a good core loop that works and that doesn't get boring. Was that an Easter egg of you in the video? No. Put me in your game? No. No, I won't. I'm not going to endorse your behavior. Golden Coral has asked, will you ever make a full-scale game, not just a time challenge? Yes. Hopefully. Unless I die beforehand. I mentioned my dream game in my 24-hour animating challenge. That was one of the main reasons I did that video. I have dream game. It's pretty much Adventure Time Card Wars in Roblox. That's my dream Roblox game, and it's absolutely full scale. Like, it's gonna be fucking tough to make, but you know what? I'm gonna do it at some point. Dan Codes, what's it like to be a duck? Cold and wet. Rip Dog has asked, when do you think you'll start working on your dream game? I have no idea. It's kind of a tough situation because I'd love to start working on it now, but I know for a fact I'm not there yet in terms of my capabilities of scripting. I'm sure I will be soon. It just depends on my intellectual level, which is increasing every day. I love learning, and also the time I have, because full-time editing for Crazy Big YouTuber and also trying to do my own channel at the same time is a very time-consuming task. Steph has asked, what's the worst thing you've ever done? I've killed a man. I didn't like the way he looked. Ice Trey has asked, how did you learn how to script? I think my advice would just be make things and then slowly expand what you want to make. So first off, like, oh, I want to make a platform that moves or something. And then go to, I want to make a round system. And then go to, I want to make a round system, but also teleport players in and give them swords. Start small, and every time you are trying to learn how to make something and you don't know how, head over to the dev forums, head over to the documentation. And that's how I learned, and I'm good, I think. I didn't find YouTube tutorials too helpful. I don't know why. It's just better to do it hands-on. I think reading documentation just makes that a lot faster. I don't know. Yash has asked, which is your favorite Adventure Time episode and why? I've got a list of, okay, so I've got every episode of Adventure Time ranked here. Number 1 is Card Wars. Because I like Card Wars. I think that's a given. Princess Cookie is number 2. I teared up when I watched the Princess Cookie episode, and also there's a lot of just strangely funny gags in it. Number 3 is The Creeps. I really like that episode. I think that's the murder mystery one, isn't it? I just like murder mysteries. Blue has asked, how do you edit your videos and what made you become a Roblox game dev? I use Premiere Pro to edit my videos, and I became a Roblox game dev because I played Roblox and I wanted to make a tycoon. That's the story. I just wanted to make a tycoon, and I tried and I failed miserably. Goldtails YT has asked, if you had to make a game about brain rot, what would it be? If I had to, I would probably do my dream game, but all the cards would be brain rot. I think that would be cool. Jade from Notoriety asked, where did you hide the body? Cardboard has asked, what's better, pancakes or waffles? Right, we need to get specific here, okay? Because pancakes, I don't know if it's different in the US or anywhere else, but in the UK, a pancake is thick and small and disgusting. If you're talking about crepes are awesome. Crepes are better than waffles, but waffles are better than pancakes because pancakes are disgusting. Skipster has asked, what do you use to make your thumbnails and edit your videos? I've already answered Premiere. For thumbnails, I use Photoshop. Jake has asked, how can I develop in other people's games so I could be a part of something that could go viral one day? I'm assuming you mean, how do I find groups of developers to join? I think the best way, I don't know, probably Discord servers and just chatting with people. Not hidden devs. Hidden devs fucking sucks. Stay away from hidden devs. Just joining servers, I don't know, chatting to people, getting to know them. And then if you all have, the same goal of, I want to make games, then you can just band together and make something. Polar of Turtles has asked, what inspired you to become a game developer for Roblox? I've already kind of answered. I just wanted to make a tycoon. If I had to go a bit more in depth, I think it's just cool to be able to make something that is enjoyed by so many people. Even just my YouTube channel. I have a video that has it's coming up to 1 million views. 1 million people have watched that video. Hopefully a big amount of them watched to the end and thought, yeah, that was good. That's crazy. I have almost 1 million people in the world who are aware of me. And that's so interesting. Even if it is just oh, I just watched a 10-minute video and it was good. That's still cool that someone watched 10 minutes of me just yapping about boring shit. So having an impact on people, I think, is something that inspires me. Tinu Gas 74 has asked, your real name? It's the name of the channel. It's the name of the channel. Toto Monkey 2 has asked, how do you find motivation in making games? As funny as it sounds, not playing Roblox, genuinely, I found that I'm very inspired to do generally anything by trying to find a good game on Roblox. There are a few, but there will be times where I want to work on something, so I'll go, okay, you know what? No, I'm going to play Roblox. And then I go on Roblox, try to find a good game, and it's very hard. And it just makes me want to do something else. So there's a weird, funny answer. If we're being serious, if we're getting serious with this, I'd probably say take inspiration from games you like, break everything down into smaller pieces so it, mentally feels more easier to wrap your head around, and just have fun. Don't push yourself if you're not enjoying it. Not Duckable Fan 777 says, how much sleep do you get on average? None. I'm joking. I'm actually good, right? I know so many people, so many of my friends, so many of my content friends don't sleep or have terrible sleeping hours. Every night I get off the computer at 11, I'll watch some TV, and then you know, write my 10 ideas down, and I'll go to bed at 11:30 and wake up at 6:30. So that's 7 hours sleep. I do that pretty much religiously. So, you know, I'm doing pretty good. 7 hours average. Kai-ui? Do you have a specific framework you built your games on? I would love to see it. Specifically how you connect the scripts with the UI. So obviously I've already showed off earlier how I organize my projects, kind of. Not very in depth. I would do a video on it though. That's actually a good video idea. In terms of how I connect scripts to the UI, I think I just use local scripts. I just put the local scripts in the screen GUI for the most part. That's all, but, you know, you've stuck around hopefully for the big question. Do you and Earthlord have a secret love for each other? So basically the answer is